Last week might have been the most expensive week of my entire life. On Monday, my wife got offered a $90,000 opportunity, and after we slept on it, we decided it wasn't right and we said no. 2 days later, I got offered an $80,000 opportunity, and after sleeping on it, we decided it wasn't right and we said no to that as well. Story's not over. 2 days later, we decided to invest $5,000 into my business. All of these dollars are going in the wrong direction. But the truth is this, that both of those opportunities that equaled $170,000 that we said no to were 85% right. And when something is 85% right, it is 100% wrong. Hi, my name is Jeremy. I am a lifelong operator and team leader, and I am helping you design a healthy, high-performing strategic plan, one step at a time. On these first 4 videos, we are going to focus on objectives, and not just any objectives, 4 very specific objectives that address 4 different unique time horizons: forever, 3 to 5 years, 1 year, and 90 days. And we're not going to do these at random. We're going to start at the top and we are going to align them. So as we begin to develop a strong strategic plan, we must start with a clear and concise understanding of that force of nature, that north, that is drawing the best of who we are out into this world. And the way that we get to begin to understand what should be inside of this true north statement is a simple question. What do you want to be true 10 years from now? What does success look like 10 years from now? If you have done everything that you wanted to do with your business and organization, what is happening 10 years from now? There's a lot of debate on the effectiveness of setting a 10-year goal. Reason being, it is so far into the future. Is it even strategic to even try to articulate a goal in that time frame? Yes, it is, because here's the truth about setting that 10-year goal. We're not really asking what should be true 10 years from now. We are asking what should always be true, so that you feel like what you did with this business and organization was inside of your integrity. Now, each one of these objectives answers 2 very specific questions, 2 sides to one coin, you could say. So for the true north, there's 2 questions that it answers: why and who. At this point, you probably understand that strategy, a good strategy, starts with why you do what you do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to partner why you do what you do, one side of a coin, with who you are doing it for. For me, these 2 things are not independent ideas. Who you are meant to serve should be why you are doing what you're doing. Do you want to build a business and organization that does amazing things and has meaningful impact? Then why you do what you do must be absolutely anchored in who you are doing it for. Now, if we were working together and I was challenging you to craft an effective and well-designed True North statement, there are certain criteria that we have to apply to the design of the True North so that it actually serves the business and the organization well. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to limit your word count. Einstein taught us that if you cannot explain something simply, you do not understand it. If you cannot articulate your true north in 7 to 12 words, then you haven't done enough work narrowing down and prioritizing why you do what you do. Now, the second thing we're going to do is we're going to give this true north a framework. But before we do that, I want to share with you an idea about businesses and organizations itself, because we're crafting the first element of a strategic plan. So let's get this idea right. A business is not a living thing. An organization is not a living thing. It is a collection of people around an idea. So you have a decision to make when you are crafting your vision statement and your mission statement, when you are identifying your true north. You can decide to give those few and precious 7 to 12 words to the idea or the people. What is the thing that you want driving the business or organization? Is it the people that you're meant to serve or the idea? A strong and effective and a healthy True North statement and strategic plan allows the people that you are meant to serve to be primary, and the idea in which you are serving them is secondary. So let's go back to this framework. There are 3 elements that need to be inside of these 7 to 12 words. Number 1, who are they? Number 2, what is their pain or pain moment? It can be a pain, a challenge, a problem, a gap, but what is the thing that they are lacking or struggling with at the moment? And number 3, what is the transformation that your idea will bring them through to resolve their problem, their pain, or their challenge? We want to try and cram everything of who we are, why we do it, what we do, how we do into a vision statement. That is not what you need to do with your true north statement. With your true north statement, just let it be about who you are meant to serve, understanding what they are going through, and the wonderful transformation that you hope to bring to them. The last thing I'll mention about these 4 objectives and the true north, when they are designed well, they actually draw something to your work, to your business, to your organization. They produce some sort of a gravity. That's why I call it the objective eclipse. What is the gravity of the true north statement? It gives you the ability to clearly and confidently and kindly say no. How can I say no to $170,000 and then go ahead and spend $5,000 in the course of 5 days? Because the 170 was not in the path of my true north and the 5,000 was. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that saying no to $170,000 was easy. It was not, because it was 85% right. But I have lived enough life at this point to know that when something is 85% right, it is 100% no. Maybe not today, maybe not in a year or 2, but eventually you'll wake up one day and not recognize the person in the mirror. Effective leaders inside of succeeding businesses and organizations say no more than they say yes. The only way that you can do that effectively and with clarity and with confidence is knowing your true north, defining it in clear language, concise language, 7 to 12 words, knowing who your people are, what their pain moment is, the transformation that you are going to bring them through. When you know that, and you can recite it, and you can recall it from memory, and it resonates right here and right here, then the day-to-day can come at you, and you can know if $170,000 is a yes, or if $170,000 is a no.